So you want to know about a Marvel Day at Sea with Disney Cruise Lines. Well, my wife and I recently got back from a cruise on the Disney Dream, which was absolutely fantastic. By the way, my name is Randy, and on this channel, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Please feel free to go back and look at some of the other videos that we have on the channel. There's a very good chance you're going to find some things that you might find interesting, especially if you like vacations, cruising, Disney cruises, Carnival cruises, Walt Disney World, and so on. That's what this channel is dedicated to. So, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing to be in the know as to all the little videos that we have coming out. Now then, a Marvel Day at Sea. Elisa and I booked the cruise, and I have to be honest with you, when I first booked it, I wasn't even aware of a Marvel Day at Sea. I wasn't even aware of actually what it was. I had kind of heard about it, but I didn't know what it was about. I figured it was maybe you take a picture with a Marvel character or two, and you call it a day. Boy, was I wrong. If you are... right? If you are somewhat of a Marvel fan, and that's what I consider myself, I enjoy Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, you know, all the little Disney shows and all that, Thor, etc., etc. We can go on and on. Doctor Strange, etc. And I enjoy them, and I really enjoyed, as probably most of you did, I enjoyed the Infinity Wars, I enjoyed Endgame, and all that good stuff. So I consider myself somewhat of a Marvel fan. Well, if that's you, if you consider yourself even a casual Marvel fan, are you in for a treat? By the way, all the clips that you're seeing were taken at this cruise with Lisa and I on the Disney Dream. None of it has been borrowed from the internet or anything like that. This is all my footage that I took on board the Disney Dream, and boy, it was awesome. From the logo in our wonderful ocean view, which is another story for another day, all the way through to my wonderful Marvel shirt that I purchased for this trip. From the moment you wake up, when you walk out your stateroom, you hear Marvel music playing throughout the entire ship. All right, that's first thing in the morning. Then they have the awesome logos playing on funnel vision on the giant screen TV on the deck. You have that, and it's just all about Marvel. And sure, I got some great pictures with Sam Wilson, Captain America, which was really, really fun. But let me just tell you this. If you consider yourself a Marvel fan, you're probably going to be surprised, because they had more than a few people there that you want to talk about all-out Marvel fans. I'm talking about dressed up all the way through. They went all the way in on Marvel. And the other thing that was really fun was throughout the day, they had all kind of cool, not only just character meet and greets, okay? That was throughout the ship. You had Captain America, you had Sam Wilson, you had the old Captain America, right? And you had, well, they were just all over the ship. And in a few moments, you could be in line just for a few moments, and then you would be having an interaction with your favorite Marvel superhero. And they were all in character, okay? It wasn't like, you know, Joe Bob off the street that's in a Thor uniform and, you know, outfit, and he's just standing there for a picture. No, no, no. They would have a conversation with you as if they were Thor, okay? And it was awesome. But it wasn't just that. All throughout the ship, you had various types of Marvel trivia, okay? And of course, if you had the most correct answers, you got the coveted Disney Cruise Line Medallion Awards, which is absolutely great and fun. And yes, Elise and I won one, and that's another story for another day. But it was just so much fun. I mean, the whole ship is transformed into Marvel. You got the character meet and greets, you got the games throughout the ship, and then they even had a show, a Doctor Strange show, live show, that was really, really neat. That was fun. Elise and I enjoyed that. And then on top of all that, the dinner was Marvel themed. The menu was Marvel based. All the different items on the menu had some type of Marvel character named into it. I mean, it was really, really neat. But ladies and gentlemen, please hang around, because the highlight for Elise and I was the Marvel live show at the end of the night. I'm just going to say it. I've been on a few Disney cruises now, and I've seen the fireworks and so on. This was the best show I've ever seen on any cruise line anywhere, okay? They did a Marvel show, a live show. I've never seen that many Marvel characters in one location, and the actual live production value between the little special effects and the little, fighting scenes and the storyline, it was incredible. And certainly the highlight, the thing that really put it over the top for Elise and I, and those of you that have children and you're interested in Marvel and your children, like Marvel and whatnot, I'm going to tell you the highlight was the look on some of the little children's faces when Spidey came swinging down, and when Wanda came in and her and Doctor Strange had like a little battle that they incorporated. And I don't want to spoil it all, but they incorporated fireworks involved with this. Look, the show was great, but the look on their faces with just I mean, you want to talk about Disney magic? It was in full effect on the children's faces. They were so entertained and blown away by looking and watching their favorite Marvel characters come to life in this show and fight it out with the bad guys. And it's all live. It's all live. It happens right there all around the deck of the ship and around the ship. It is wonderfully done. And that was the perfect ending to a very, very entertaining and magical Marvel Day at Sea. So if you're on the fence, if you're like, I don't know if I want, even if you're not really a big Marvel fan, okay, if you're a casual fan or whatever, or if you have kids that kind of like, know who Spider-Man is or whatever, ladies and gentlemen, book it. I'm telling you, book the cruise and get ready, because you are going to be in for a wonderful, wonderful experience. I tip my hat to Disney. They definitely did it right. And I hope this video helped clear it up for you. I hope that it gave you some good information about a Marvel Day at Sea. We have much more content to come. Once again, please consider subscribing to the channel, as there's a lot more to talk about. We have much more coming up in a matter of weeks now. My wife, my sister and her family, and some of our other friends are going to be traveling to Walt Disney World for a vacation, and then we're going to get on a Disney Cruise Line bus, and we're going to go on the Wish, which is going to be our first time on the Wish, and you'll want to be a part of that. You'll want to hang around and see that. So please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and hey, we got more coming, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.